Okay. Ooh. Man, oh man. I don't even know. Okay, it is on. All right. So right now, let me see if I got my audio. Yeah, right now I'm watching FNGR, LOGC, and WLDS. Those are like the low float movers of now. LOGC though was a, I think they did a offering, yeah, offer to acquire all the outstanding shares for $2.07. So let's see where that is now. It's at $2.03. So it's already up there by that $2.07. Don't know how much more it can push up. If we look back here, we can see the average volume that it's usually had over 20 days, a month, 6 months, and a year. So it's definitely over and above all of those. The next one is FNGR. Finger motion. Let me see what I need to look at this. What in the world is this company? Finger motion. Maybe their AI system or something. Let's see. Profile. 68 employees. Finger Motion is a mobile data specialist company, provides mobile payment and recharge platform solutions in China. The company offers telecommunication providers products and services, including data plans, subscription plans, mobile phones, and loyalty points redemption services. Okay. So basically, a communications company. Let me jump over here to TOS real quick. So on TOS, this is the current scan that I'm looking at. Got Nike, AMD, PCG, Apple, CCL, WLDS. Good morning, Donnell. LOGC, FNGR, and these three are our lowest floats. But LOGC, I'm pretty sure it's going to fail on the open. So FNGR and WLDS. What's up, Lori Lee? Yep. Yeah, another week. New Monday. Looking for LOGC's fall. They had a offering or a buy up of all of the outstanding shares at 207, and it's already hit. What's the high here? It hadn't even hit 207 today. Just got pretty close. We have, well, market is open. WLDS was one of those with a little bit of news behind it. We'll see if it starts to pick up. No, actually, this one didn't have catalyst. It had earnings last week. And then FNGR getting up there as well. I did switch up my charting a little bit. If you notice, there's a hour chart, a 30-minute chart, and a 15-minute chart. I don't know. I just noticed that I really don't use the 5-minute as much as a 15-minute. I do a lot of entries. I say on the 5-minute, but it's really based on the 15. So I was like, I'll just make the 15 my lowest time frame and trade off of that. 15, 30, and then the hour. But as of now, FNGR is getting the most volume and getting the most push up. Let me look on the daily chart for FNGR. So out here, daily chart, we can see, we can see a nice gap up off of this 376. To go red on a day, it would need to drop below 418s on FNGR. Let me see, what was that other one? LOGC, not doing anything. WLDS is another one coming off of the coming up to the $1.30 would be its break here. But it's got to get some volume, but it is green on the day. All right, FNGR up to 450s. First couple of minutes on this one. See how it reacts. Coming to the close of the, it's got 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. WLDS going on down. Lori caught a ATXI fall. Oh yeah. That thing, yeah. Probably gonna get buried today. Very low volume on that one. And then INDO up. INDO, yeah, oil is up. Oil is back over 80s. Look at oil making its way on back. Broke down this 86, came down here to 81, tapped down to the 76-ish level. And yeah, oil coming back up. So yeah, INDO, let's go look at INDO. Yeah, INDO, that volume definitely still low. Hasn't even reached its average 20-day volume yet. Average is 1 million shares. Traded is at 141. Average over the last 6 months, 2 million. So it's not getting any kind of high relative volume here. But FNGR continues to push up in this first 5 minutes. $10 million shares traded now. Highest volume mover in the low float world. What's up, Trucker 2B? Lori called out FNHC. FNHC. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit lower. What's the news on that one? FN plus, let's see. FNHC. Why is it up? 52. Okay, it hit 52-week lows. which was 9 cents, and it jumped up to 31 cents. Yeah, it's getting some volume. But that range on the day, though, out of the open, what is this? 26 cents up to 32 cents out of the open. A little bit smaller range there in comparison to FNGR. We'll see if it continues to win. It's up 163%, but this price range is treacherous. The SPY coming on down to 360, just hovering at 360 level. Stopped here briefly at the 357s, came back and is testing the 360s. Will it be able to hold it up, or will it continue its down trot? Donnell says 2 trades on FNGR, long 436, exit 448, rebuy 482, exit 494. Nice on FNGR. Right at that $5 level, just holding there. FNHC bumping up to these highs of the 33. Only moved about 2 cents off that little spread. 39 is the high, so only 5 cents until it hits some major resistance. Okay, this one's going into halts on FNGR. We see the SPY breaking down to 360s. WLDS getting some pops here as well. FNHC. Yep, FNGR halted right now. So the news on FNGR, this is what a halt is for. You can go and look at that news and see what is up with this company if it is published. So this was a communications company, basically based, the solution or the platform solutions are based on what am I trying to say? Let me just read it. It's a specialist company, provides mobile payment and recharge platform solutions in China. The company offers telecommunication providers products and services, including data plans, subscription plans, mobile phones, and loyalty points redemption services. Bulk short message services, multimedia messaging services, and RCS platform. A proprietary business messaging platform that enables businesses and brands to communicate and service their customers on the 5G infrastructure. It also operates Sapientus, a proprietary big data insights platform that delivers data-driven for business in the insurance, healthcare, and financial services industries. Finger Motion Inc. is headquartered in New York, New York. Got a float of 23 million. Operating a little bit in the red, but not huge. A lot of times we see like 15 to 30 million in the red. So, but I don't think that's going to stop these day traders from trading it. Let's see when it comes out of the halt too. FNGR halted at 938.25. It should be opening up at 943.25. About 3 minutes. Okay, FNHC pulling back there a little bit. Drifter. Yeah, Donnell, man, he said, let's get it. Let's get it. This thing ripped up to 530s. Again, I did transition my charting. So this is the hour chart, the 30-minute chart, and the 15-minute chart. I really trade a whole lot off the 15 and less off the 5. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of the 5. I'd rather just look at the 15. 15 is a lot easier for me to see what's going on. That's like half of my trades come off the 15, not even half. 80 to 90% off the 15-minute. But yeah, definitely high relative volume in comparison with the past 20 days on FNGR. The past 20 days was 2 million. It has what, 6 times that. Past month, same thing, a lot higher over these last couple of months in FNGR. So definitely gonna probably continue to get some attention throughout the day on that one. All the other low floats are kind of falling off the map. You can jump over here. I'm gonna come back to this for the open, but this is the current watch list that I'm looking at. The top volume movers. Let's see, low floats, micro floats. So we got low floats and we got high floats. No mid floats or micros, but FNGR is falling into that low float category, and definitely looking interesting. Coming into this open though, we'll see how FNGR opens. Big buying green bar came from about the $4 range all the way up to the 530s. Be opening up here on the 25, I believe. 43.25. Yep, there's the open. 550s. Wow. Look at that blast up there. Long back into another halt there, looks like. Yep. Is that a fake halt? Nope, that is a real halt. Halted going towards 6. And nothing else even on the map for it. The range on this one, even though this one FNHC has a lot of volume, the range is just pitiful in comparison to the other one. I mean, this one's got what, 26 up here to 37 in comparison to a $4 all the way up to $6, a $2 move, and on this first 15-minute candle. That's what you're looking for, is range. FNHC creeping up there to the top 38, but that, I mean, it's just too obvious that it's going to get shorted down though. Had a previous little top here across the 33, which I'm gonna see if it comes back and finds this as resistance. 33, it's only a 3-cent drop. And it looks like that's the level on all 3, 15, 30, and the hour. FNGR, we don't even know where the top is on FNGR. Let me look at the daily chart on that one. So FNGR, we look at the daily chart. It was once up here at 17, came down, had a little consolidation, has been coming down for quite a while, down to the 32 cents, and came up here and broke over this 200 moving average and has gapped what, from the 200 moving average 246 all the way up here to the $6 almost. So definitely a very wide range. Let me see when this thing's coming out of the halt again. Halt is 43.51, should be opening up at 48.51 in 2 minutes. Don't know if anybody played that halt coming out of that halt, but if you did, man, you got some kahunas, some real backbone getting in there on that open. If you did, but we will see. SPY coming back over the 360s up to the 361. Let's see what our good friend oil is doing. Oil still pushing back up. That's why INDO was coming up, but INDO does not have the focus on the day. It may have focus later on this week though on INDO, but we'll see. Let me go and look at these other. So yeah, beat is up 13%. Volume kind of low in comparison to everything else. We see a couple of green movers in the high floats. NU, Veil, Fuvo, whatever. We're about to get the open on FNGR here at the 48.51. $48.51. All right, here comes the open. There's the open. Up to 6. Finding some resistance there at the $6. Big move down, 50-cent move down there. So now we're kind of seeing a little bit of a top here at the 622s. Nice fall there. We'll see if it wow, look at that bounce back up. Looking to get those FOMO buyers in there. Guarantee you some people now I have seen a strategy. It's a dip to buy strategy that works on things like this that fall a couple of cents or whatever. I've seen people do it, but it's just so high risk. Like the thing comes down and bounces on the 530. It's like, man, do I buy or not? And I mean, it's just so quick from the 530s up to the 60s, and they're out. But that is some fast trading, high risk trading. So that's you know, if you're interested in that, you know, I guess you can test the waters for yourself. But as for now, this one's looking like it's had its little bounce. We'll see how it does above this 550. $520s. All right, so now we have a obvious top up here at the 594s on the 15-minute chart. On the hour chart, we don't know where that's going to end at. 30-minute chart still kind of drifting as well. Appreciate that. Let me see who that was. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, man. 696 belly slap. Wow. That is a name. 696 belly slap. Appreciate that over on Twitch. Right. So FNGR. See who else we got popping up here. while this thing is deciding. Well, I guess we can keep eyes on this one since it still is the top mover. It could have some nice pops, so I'm not gonna look at anything else. I'm gonna see what this thing wants to do. Stick with it. But I mean, for it to defeat this whole green candle all the way back to the 421s would be something serious. That's crazy. It is still holding above VWAP, so I'm pretty sure you'll see some buying off of this, especially if VWAP right now is at 406. But I'm pretty sure we'll see some buying if it touches that for maybe a little bit of a retest back up to the 560s. But we'll see. Does it want to just rip down through VWAP or what? FNHC coming up to the top of the 39 cents there. Only moved what, 5 cents out. We'll see what kind of short action happens up here at the 40 cents. Getting some pops up there. Yep. Reach that top and immediately the shorts are ready for it. Knocking it on down. We'll see if they can get it below this 30 cents. Just does not have the range. Has the volume, just not the range. Has the, I mean, the price is dreadful. But yeah. All right, this is the one that I think can actually. Oh, it already touched that the VWAP there at the 506. Did I say 406 the last time? I meant 506. My bad. So did get a little buying bounce, but like I said, with these types, they are very quick. It's like as soon as it touches VWAP, people are like, "Up, let's buy." Get this quick bounce, and they're out. Like they're already out. And you'll see it continue to fall through this level because it can't hold it up. There, the original buyers are already gone. The big buyers are already gone from there. Let's see what we got happening on our level twos over here. We see people buying under the bid. I got my level 2 set up where if people buy or do transactions under the bid, it'll be red. If they do transactions above the ask, it'll be green. So we're seeing a little green and a little red, and the gray is just in between the ask and the bid. So nothing to the outliers. Anyway, nice little pull down. I gotta put my schedule on Twitch as well. My new schedule. I've been working on too many things at one time. My days are meshing and everything. It's just crazy. But you know, opportunity abounds. FNHC coming on down. Let me see. Appreciate that. Yeah, man, 696 belly slap says how's first 20 minutes of trading going? First 20 minutes of trading on a Monday morning is kind of like observation because it's kind of seeing where the market, what the sentiment of the market is. Like right now, if we jump over here to, we can see multiple pops, but we don't really know what's going on overall. You know, or those quick little scalps in the first 20 minutes are probably the most risky scalps that you would probably take the whole day. But as of now, we can see the SPY was trying to hold up this 360. It is going back red on the day. Just kind of in this head of the inverse head and shoulders pattern that it had last time, kind of coming back into this range, and either it's going to break down and go ahead and get past these 350s, or it's going to just hold and go flat. So we don't know what the market wants to do. Monday morning is just kind of like your compass day. What kind of news is coming out? what's the sentiment? Are people willing to buy still and hold, or are they gonna be dumping? But yeah, this morning has been crazy on FNGR, especially taking that $2 rip up, but it has slowed down around these tops. Let's see, WLDS still just does not have that volume. We also got FNHC looking like it's going to come back below this 33 cents here soon. But all of these are very high relative volume over what they had in these last couple of days and months. So all interesting. We'll see if we get some strong catalysts coming out, because it's like I said, Monday mornings catalysts can drop at any time during the morning, and something else can pop up that looks way better than what is currently up at the open. So what is the possibility of this thing? Where can this thing bounce back up to if it's going to bounce back up? This 15-minute will be closing in 3 minutes. And this is what I was talking about. So it comes down and touches VWAP, and there are buyers there that first touch. And then those buyers diminish and diminish and diminish as that bounce continues to fade. And remember, this is the 15-minute candle, not a 5-minute. I switched it out because I just rarely use a 5-minute to trade. And plus, getting these higher time frames allows me to practice my patience a little bit more as well, and figure out what the bottoms really look like, because the 5-minute is just really bouncy. It's crazy. When I started off, I was using the 1 minute, then I was using the 2 minute, then the 3, then the 4, then the 5. And the higher time frames just, I don't know. They make more sense to me. But again, we're getting this little hold right at the $5. So this is a whole dollar level, but it's bounced here a couple of times. So we'll see if it can get on down through there. This 15-minute candle will be closing in less than a minute. And we can see over here on the hour chart a lot of resistance up here. Will we get this bounce though? Yeah, I think it's going to take some time. Just looking at the hour chart, it's going to have to get some faith back in the buyers here before it goes back up, if it tries to go back up. If we look on the daily chart, we can see that even more. Look at this pullback, 620 down here into almost the mid range, around that $5 here area of this candle. So actually, what is halfway of that? 620 was the high. $620, and then the low is $419. So $620. $419. So about $519. We'll see how it settles in the middle of that candle. $519 will be a midway point for the daily chart. 518 is right above it right now. So this is our halfway point. On the 30-minute chart, we can now see a nice little top right there at the 531s. We'll see how it holds above the 519s. FNHC still right above this 30 cents. What's up, Ben? Ben in the house. $5.20s. It's right on that $5.19. Trying to break it. Definitely a little bit of resistance. It does not want to break down that halfway point, but I think it's going to continue to break down. And at these points, like, I try not to fight the trend, especially on the larger time frames. If the trend is already looking like it's got a downwards, a lot of resistance up here, it's going to need to come down and kind of curl back into that resistance. From right here, it will be a very unnatural movement for it to jump back through all of this resistance back up to the top. Is all I'm saying. Even, I mean, especially for the larger buyers to be getting in, like, for it to jump up like that, it would definitely be unnatural, especially on a Monday morning when this is a sell-off day. Think about all the people that bought this thing. Let's say what, down here towards $1 or something. On a Monday, this thing is hitting a high like this, bro. They're selling. What day was this back here? This was the 9/26. So 9/26 was last Monday. So if they were holding it from last Monday to this Monday, that'll be what, $1 up to $5. There's definitely a lot of sellers in here. And I guess the question would be, would you sell if you were in down here, or would you just continue to hold on a Monday where the SPY, actually the SPY is coming up off of the 60s, it's at the 62s right now. But not a big motion upward. It's kind of trading sideways if we look at it right in here a little bit from the 50 or the 60s up to the 62s. It's just going sideways. It hasn't really ripped in any direction. All right, FNHC still hasn't made a decision. And this is where fighting the trend comes in. Like, you want it to go up so bad, but they just continue to short it down or sell it off. It's like, man, I want this thing to go up, but they just keep sitting on it. That 519 is a level that if it breaks, it's going to show some extreme weakness on the day. $5.26. And literally all I did was took the daily chart, took the high, took the basically the starting point, and just did an average, and it was $5.19. So around that area is where I'm thinking that's going to show some weakness. But we will see. I could be absolutely wrong, but I'm not in it, so you know, I could be wrong before entering. Here's the 25s. The trend is being fought. Trying to hold up that 525 level. $5.19s. Continue to get that bounce there. There's the 19 getting a little crack there. Holding those 19s up though. But at this point, the 30-minute and the 15-minute are saying it's wanting to go down a little bit more. The hour chart hasn't really confirmed it yet, but with this large topping wick, we know there's definitely somebody that wants to see this thing down. Continues to get pops over that 519 though. Close of this candle will be in 8 minutes on the 15-minute candle. Continues to hold that 519. FNHC throwing some wicks back up there towards the top. Had a previous top up here of the 41 cents. Very small range on that one. Less and less buyers that see the first time I touched the 519, everybody was like, okay, this is the midway point. Had a nice little pop up, but now it's thinning out those buyers there at that 19. Let's actually look out here on the level 2s to see the actual sizes here that are going through. Let me squeeze this on down a little bit. Again, holding those 19s, getting those FOMO buyers in there. We'll see what they want to do with them. So there's one at the 460s. Pretty nice size down there. That is a while away. Yeah. I think this is becoming a long trap here. Just kind of churning shares in here before the fall. Still under that clear top. It's got to get back over the 30s really to start to push back into this resistance, but that 30 is not coming up. FNHC, another cram down right above this 33 level. Waiting for a fall on that one as well. WLDS pushing up little by little. Has a top up here of the 129s. This was another one of the low float movers. Bottom was $1, so up 25 cents, more than FNHC. Only 6 million shares traded though. Good morning, Sprite the right, Sprite the right, over on Twitch. Good morning to all of you guys. Thank you for tuning in and watching the morning mayhem of a Monday. Oh wow, I didn't even see that drop. I literally just glimpsed away. Okay. FNGR coming down and tapping the bottom, the 505s there. Yeah, I'm thinking this is becoming a nice little long trap. Let's see how far they push this thing down. Look at the hour chart. How much push down this thing has gotten. Let's see it. And now it would have to make a 20-cent jump just to get back to this top. So are the buyers willing to do that? Get it back over that 519 level. WLDS WDS coming back up to the top as well, up 19%. More and more volume pouring in there as well. We'll watch this one. WDL or WLDS coming up and touching that top right above the 125s. Seems like, what was the news on W? Let's see. It had earnings last week. This is something to do with wearable devices. WLDS. Wearable devices. Okay, what do you guys do and where are you based out of? Based out of Israel. Wearable Devices Ltd. Or Limited engages in developing a non-invasive neural input interface for controlling digital devices using subtle finger movements. The company offers Mudra inspired development kits that enables users to control digital devices through finger movements and hand gestures. These digital devices include consumer electronics, smartwatches, smartphones, augmented reality glasses, virtual reality headsets, televisions, personal computers, and laptop computers, drones, robots, etc. It serves consumer electronics companies, industrial companies, information technology and software solutions providers, software development studios, and academia and research universities, as well as consumers for B2C market. The company was incorporated in 2014 and is based in Yokneam. Oh my gosh, Israel. Yep, based in Israel. So, yeah, slaughtered that name, but yeah, they're working on some serious technology. I mean, think about it. You just a finger movement and you could turn your lights on. A finger movement and you can crank your car from in your house. I don't know. I mean, that's crazy. All right, FNGR still holding that 520. So holding these 520s quite a bit. We might actually see a pop back up off the 519s. Brief pop. This high is the 542. So 519s still holding there, still towards the highs, but just not able to get it up there. I don't see any big sizes coming in at 519 either. So I don't know about that. Still on the descent. Yep, 519 is becoming resistance. Down there, right at the $5 there. Another hold. Wow. So this top is the high of the 525. It just continues to hold on these 15 minutes. Let me see. So maybe another pop there soon. Look at WLDS. Still right at the highs, find some short resistance. May need to come down some. SPY is up to the 363s now. FNGR has almost a triple bottom on the 15 minutes. So definitely some buying pressure. Will those buyers get knocked out of there? On the 30 minutes, still big red over here. But holding right at that 5. So may see a brief pop. And by brief, I mean really brief and fast. All right. FNHC finally giving up the ghost. All right, so that one's giving up on the day. Never did have any kind of range that could pay out. But FNGR, I'm pretty sure we're about to see at least a little pop. This is 3 times holding this level above the $5. But the hour chart, still big pullback. Actually, I'm wondering if retail, if they see it under VWAP, are they gonna? Yeah, they may give up on it. I was just about to say it's under VWAP. That looks like a spot where they'll give up on it. Let's see. Now look at this hour chart. Over half of that first hour candle taken out, given back. So yeah, definitely not looking too strong now. FNHC. Wow. So getting pushed on out of there. Could not reclaim that 531. All right. Well, Donnell got his trade on this first original candle. He got nice little scalps in here, but it definitely was a crazy mover. Has since slowed down, but definitely some very fast opportunities out of the open. Got to have a strong stomach. For me, though, this thing may fade for the rest of the day. Being Monday and already being on this kind of uptrend, it's going to have to find a bottom. It may just fade for the rest of the day. So, yeah, definitely interesting little stock there. WLDS is even more interesting with that finger device technology. If you look over here on the daily chart, we can see the previous top that it came up to was the 130s, just about. Yeah. So this is the previous top that it was actually testing here. And definitely interesting catalyst. We'll see what it wants to do for throughout the rest of the week. Low float and everything. We'll see how it tests around. Will it test back to go to this $1 level, or will it stay above it? Little 20-cent range in here, but I don't know. How do y'all feel about getting some implants in your body that allows you to control devices by finger movements? All right, FNGR giving up the ghost. Would you be willing to be able to turn on your microwave with a finger movement? Or, I don't know. What else can you do with finger movements? I don't know. Let your garage up. Uh, Open up a web page. I don't know, man. Donnell says FNGR continue from Friday. I think it's out of gas now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep WLDS on watch though, because it's kind of like that kind of it's an interesting catalyst, kind of like sober with the the in vehicle alcohol monitoring. It's just interesting. So I'm gonna add that in here. WLDS just over the next couple of weeks or something. Just definitely keep it on the interesting watch list. Interesting developments. But yeah, based on this hour candle, I don't think anybody's going to be trying to go long on this one today. Not big buyers. SPY continuing up towards the 363s. Yeah, Lori says I'm not a lazy person. I'm good. I guess there's also that risk that they can actually permanently damage your neurons. So I guess that could always be a risk. Yes, you can control everything in your house, but no, you can't feel anything in your fingers. That would be horrible. But we'll see how that goes over the next couple of years or so. I wonder will they integrate identification into that, like different finger movement identifications or muscle memory movements as an identification mechanism. So let's say if I don't know you have to write or anything, they can actually memorize your actual muscle, what muscles twitch, what fibers twitch, and they'd be like, okay, this is this person. That'll be definitely a two-sided coin. People would be probably against it a lot. That kind of monitoring, having to record your muscle twitches. Is that worse than recording your conversations or recording anything else? I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, got about 7 minutes left on the stream. Saw some interesting things. We'll see where the spot ends up going. Beat. Lori says beat going insane. Little explosion there. Broke this 440, but that volume is 1 million. We can see the average volume of the last 20 days was 9 million. Average volume over the month was 10 million. Average volume of the last 6 months was about 1,600,000. So it's we'll see what it wants to do, but it's definitely not above average volume here. You called beat was a great swing last week. Yeah. Yeah. I remember when One Life was popping all those jokes about beat when it was down here like $192 level. He was like, ah, beat. He had 100 jokes for that. But yeah, it definitely continued a upbeat pattern. Okay, SPY is up to the 364s. So I guess it is looking a little bit stronger, going back towards the 370s. FNGR just losing all interest down here. FNHC looking like it finally wants to break down this 30 cent level. Looks like it's formed another little top across the 35 cents. And then the top was up here at the 41. So a couple of levels of resistance above it. And that was the original that we had spotted at first at 33 cents that is coming down and finding weakness there. So we'll see if it drops off of there. Still got the highest volume on the day, but only 30 cents. So Some slowed down quite a bit as well. 8 million shares traded. It's towards the top, but just floating right under this resistance. So I'm guessing this will probably be the end watch list. Well, not this one. FNHC is probably just going to be out to kill folks for the rest of the day. But FNGR, WLDS. I don't know about Beat. Like I said, it hasn't really came up to its to be above average on the volume, but it has been grinding up. So it may not be a day trade, but like Lori said, it may be more of a swing trade. But at this point, it's just been going up for a while. So to swing it now, I mean, it would be kind of a risk because you're definitely not buying a low. It's had a couple of accumulations and move higher, move higher, move higher. So I don't know if it will be a swing on today, but definitely last week was a better time to do that. WLDS coming back up to that high around this 130, getting a little push there. FNGR giving up the ghost even more. So just giving back all of his profits. WLDS looking way stronger, way more resilient. Only $1.30. Previous bottom on the day was $1. So we'll see how that works out. On the daily chart, we can see that it is getting over this previous high, which was the 133s there. My little mark was a little bit off. 133s. Only a 2-cent breakout there, though. But this was an IPO. It came up here to 585, dropped all the way down here, hit 88 cents, and now has that whole catalyst on it with the whole device thing. So this one may be one to watch over the next couple of days. We'll see what happens with it. $31,000, $32,000, 30. Wow, got a little bit on the bid over here. 31,000 at 136. Finding a little bit of maybe resistance. I don't know. It's not really pushing. But yeah. We'll definitely keep WDS on watch. It's got the best actual news on the day, I think. I don't know how the sentiment of the people will be about it, but I think it can definitely pick up over the next couple of days. But yeah, that is the stream for me today. I'll be back Wednesday. I'll be trading tomorrow, and I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord, but I'm not gonna be here, so I'm gonna be out, and I can't live stream while I'm out. So, yeah, I will see you guys on Wednesday morning. If you're gonna continue trading today, be careful. If I see anything interesting, any more interesting catalysts, I drop them in the Discord as well. If you're not a part of our Discord, join the Discord. I pretty much live in the day trading section. Any kind of interesting things I see or anything I post in there. We have several traders in there to come in and kind of hey, they say, hey, look at this. What do y'all think about this? So it's kind of like a group observation where we can kind of see the reasoning behind several trades or the reasoning behind catalyst. But yeah, man, today was an interesting day. We got to see some nice moves. Appreciate all of you guys for jumping in. Donnell says vacation week for me. Oh yeah. Hey, live your best life. But that is it for me. Man, WLDS. I'm just trying to think about all the possibilities. I'm just blowing my mind, man. So many ways it can go wrong. So many opportunities to make money. I don't know. All right. You guys have a great Monday. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.